Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show you guys some stuff that I've gotten recently, just like some witchy, some spiritual stuff. I've been really leaning into getting books and decks recently, so I've got a ton of books, 2 decks, and a huge little package from this brand called The Uncommon Witch, which I will show you guys. Very excited about it, and more books. So let's just jump right in. A big welcome to anybody here who does not know me. My name's Luna. You can find me on all these social medias. I have Patreon, I have a podcast. Join me on everything. I love it. I love connecting with you guys. I want to talk about really quickly why I am not doing like Amazon stuff or whatever. I know there's like a huge like push for like witchy things you can find on Amazon, and I totally get it. Like I totally get that, you know, it's cheaper and stuff like that. I just like really am at the point where I don't mind spending a little bit more money to ensure that I'm putting money towards a smaller business or not a corporation or something like that. So that's just kind of my little spiel. If you have the extra money, I 100% prefer small businesses over like Amazon and like Target and stuff like that for a number of reasons. There's intention in the products, like there is another energetically like high vibe person, you know, like packaging these things and like creating these things, and obviously with love and care, and you can really feel that like energy and that vibration like through it. And also it's just like Amazon doesn't need any more of my money, but there are plenty of small businesses that I'm sure would love to like have that energy exchange, and I love supporting small businesses, so that's my little spiel. Obviously the books are books, so they're not really from small businesses or anything, but yes. So let's just jump right in. Okay, first thing I would like to talk about 2 different oracle decks that I have recently got. Both of them have been through my Goddess Provisions box. I do their monthly box, and I also bought their special like moon box. I was going to show you the whole box, but it's out of stock, so I was like, it'd be really weird for me to show you this whole box that you can't get anymore. So I'm just going to show you these 2 decks because you can still get these decks through the original like business, and I probably through the Goddess Provisions website. So the first deck is this Moonlight Oracle deck, and this is by Tatiana Vindenkia. I don't know how to say her name, I'm sorry, but it's a beautiful deck, you guys. Holy shit. I saw this deck and I was like, this is just beautiful. I love it. I saw Freya in it, so I was like, I have to get it. And it's just really, really, really pretty. It's divided into universe, moon phases, crystals, and goddesses. And it comes with a little guidebook so that you can look up the meanings and interpret it a little bit more. Though each card does have like a bit of a like explanation on there, a very short one. And I think one thing I really, really love about Oracle decks is that it's a little bit more interpretive, I feel, and I think you can work a little bit better with your intuition and, you know, picking up like your claircognizance and like whatever comes to you from the images of the card. So I think it's a little bit nicer of a vessel for your spirit guides to kind of connect with you through. So that's just one of the reasons I've been feeling like a huge push towards Oracle decks. And this one's gorgeous. I did a really nice full spread on the new moon, and it just felt so good and refreshing, and I feel like it really set me up for, you know, the moon cycle. So I was just really excited for that, and I really, really enjoyed it. So all these links will be in the description below as well. Next is from the February box of the Goddess Provisions, and this is the Isis Oracle deck, and this is all about the goddess Isis, and it's beautiful. Again, I was just like, I was talking like a couple months ago, and I was like, I just don't have enough Oracle decks. Like I only have like these 2 Oracle decks, and I would just really love to get more. And then I got both of these boxes and got 2 more Oracle decks, and then one that I found in like a thrift store that I just felt connected to. And so I was just like, damn, Spirit really was listening and was like, you want it? All right, here we go. And okay, so this deck is beautiful, and to me, this deck feels a lot more like sacred and a little bit more, I don't know, I really want to use it sparingly. Like I pulled 1 card the first time I got it, and I've pulled another card since, but it just feels very, very, very sacred, and it feels very, like meaningful, so I don't want to just like go ham and just pull a ton of cards and kind of, you know, use it in that sense. I've been taking a card. I started this week. I took a card on Sunday and I was like, okay, you know, what do I need to hear? And I've just been, I plan on pulling a card a week and really tapping into that message that it gives. What I really enjoy that's a little bit different about this deck is that rather than having a uniform back design, it has a different design per card. So I feel like your intuition can really play into this. Like I was shuffling my first time, and usually when I'm doing tarot readings or oracle readings, I like to let the cards fly out at me. When I'm shuffling, I just am like, hey, okay, that's certain. That's you yelling at me. I love this. And so that's usually how I do it, but I was getting a different vibe from this deck, and it was feeling a lot more gentle. And like I said, sacred, just very, I don't know, a lot more of the divine feminine, obviously. It's a goddess, you know? And so I saw this one card and I was like, ooh, I feel so connected to that. But you know, I started to doubt my intuition, so I was like, let me just keep shuffling, and it kept popping up. And I was like, okay, let's just read it. And I read it, and you guys, it was the most like pertinent, like the most resonant message I've got an oracle deck. And I was like, okay, sis, here we are, let's do this. And so it was really enjoyable. So I really am loving both of these decks so far, and it's been a fun time. It's been great. Okay, a pretty good transition I think would be this tarot planner, which I've talked about a bit. I bought this right at the new year, but I wanted to include it for anyone. A lot of people are asking me about it, and I try to get back to everybody in the comments and in the DMs about where I got it. This is from ritualplanner.com, and I will, again, link everything down below, so don't you worry, it'll be there. And obviously 2021 planner, it is so fun, you guys. I made it a point in my goals this year that I wanted to really, really dive into tarot, like daily readings, weekly readings, monthly readings, and that can be really daunting because that's a lot, okay? A lot of energy work and just like a lot to remember. And so I saw this, it was like recommended to me on Facebook, and I was like, God, the algorithm. And so, you know, I really love it. I really love it. It has a space for you to put your birth chart right here. So if you're into astrology as well, like that's really fun. It gives you an energy of the year spread, which I won't show you mine because like it's personal, but energy of the year, and then the 12 months, and then places to write that. And then here, I'll just switch to like March because I haven't filled that out, obviously. So each month starts with a calendar, and it has the new moon and the full moon dates. And then it has this really pretty page where it talks about what you're manifesting and like your goals and everything. And then on the other side, a little space to do a monthly like reading. And then it goes by each week, and it gives you a space for your card of the week, and then each day a 3-card spread, interpretation and a reflection. And I love this because I can look back, and it's just so much fun. I love the tarot and oracle readings and things like that, because when I first started, I was like, I would do them, I would do an energy of the day, focus on, avoid, and then something would happen in the day, and I'd be like, shit, tarot told me to avoid that, like it literally said that, and I did the opposite, and I just thought it was so funny. So then I started listening to what tarot said and like literally like really letting it sink in and think about it throughout the day, and I feel like it's helped me to really go back and be reflective and stuff like that. So I really like this planner. I don't think it's too late to get it. Like, I know it's almost March, but I mean, I think it'll be really useful. And yeah, I'm sure there's other tarot planners out there. I just really like this one. I think they have a digital version as well, but I'm just a lot more of like a hands-on. I like my paper books and stuff like that. So, guys, next, the Uncommon Witch sent me this package, and I absolutely love them. They are so sweet, an amazing company, and like their packages, so I did open it because I was really, really excited and curious, and so I tried to repackage it in the same way that they packaged it because it looked really, really cute, but I did not do it quite as well, so I apologize. And when I was talking with the owner of this company, she and I realized that we have like some really interesting things in common, and like places that we like lived at and like school and stuff like that, and it was just so cool. It felt really, really like destined that our paths crossed. So a big thank you, and I just am so thankful that you guys sent this to me and are letting me talk about it. And I'm really, really excited because they sent me the cutest shit, you guys. I am so, okay, the first thing I see, I cried. It is this baby abalone shell. And I'll do close-ups so you guys can see, but it is so small and I absolutely love it. I just thought it was the cutest thing. I have 2 abalone shells and this is just so cute. It's so small. I love it so much. And the packaging, guys, it was so cute. It was so cute. I tried to repackage it, but it did not. I didn't do it as good as she did. So, oh my god, this is the thing that got me, guys. Look at this. Look at that. I am a sucker for wax seal stamps, you guys. She included this, and it is a little crystal guide of the crystals that I got, and I'll go through them. A lot of these are, sorry, I don't want to talk while I'm messing with the paper because then it'll be loud. These are all crystals that I didn't have any of, so I was so excited that I got to experience these new crystals. And I'm like someone who really believes that like crystals come to you when you need them. So it was just nice to kind of have these crystals come to me in their own time. So this is, I don't know how to say this, I'm sorry. I think this is diopside. Thing about it says, utilized to boost creativity and visual awareness, improves intellect and encourages the desire to learn, helps alleviate aggression and stubbornness while enhancing love, and believed to help you make contact or connect with the fairy kingdom. I love it. Then we have Septarian Calcite. And this says, healing and protection, nurtures and grounds the wearer, happiness and understanding, said to improve communication skills. I love that. Then we have Petrified Wood, which my husband actually has some. I didn't have any of my own. It says stone of transformation, deep connection to the earth, grounding, helps to make one feel safe, secure, and calm, strength, security, stability, and good fortune. And then Fuchsite. And this says self-worth and resilience, teaches self-worth and helps one overcome codependency, aids in spiritual recovery from trauma, releases blockages caused by excess energy. We have Orange Quartz. This is what it looks like. And it says helps to restore vitality levels back into your life, nurturing and supporting all levels of being, supports mind expansion with greater awareness and the release of negative thought patterns and behaviors, facilitates loving relationships and the attraction of love, restores the capacity for enjoyment, opening one to both give and receive pure pleasure. I love it. So I got this whole thing of crystals I was so excited for. And guys, oh my god. She makes these like tarot pouches and altar cloths. And I do not have an altar cloth. I have something of an altar cloth that I bought when I first started my witchcraft journey, and it was literally like a clearance Halloween decoration, like tabletop, and I mean, I vibe it. I think it's cute, but I haven't had an altar cloth, and I've been wanting to get into them for the changing of the seasons and stuff like that. And so, let me show you guys. Some of hers are double-sided. This one, perfect for springtime. So gorgeous. And then a more metallic-y blue side on the back. And I love that it has the pattern and then like the like solid color for like whatever vibe I'm going for. And then this is so pretty. This just makes me think of wintertime so much because it's like this sparkly pastel cloudy blue, but also springtime in that way. And then these tarot bags, which I'm screaming about, you guys. This is like my favorite thing in the whole world. This is my exact aesthetic. And I just love it. It's so pretty. And then there's this navy blue one, which is just as pretty. And I have a couple of decks that don't have a case. And so I'm just thriving now that I have these for them. Can make them feel a little bit more at home. And then this really, really pretty green one, which I really love. I'm a big fan of like the emerald, the jewel tone colors. So I was just so excited that she sent me these. So thank you so much to Tori at The Uncommon Witch. You guys need to go check her out. She has amazing things, and like these are so freaking cute. I'm just dying. And she did give us a 15% off code, so we can use Luna's15, and I'll put that in the description and also right here. If you want to get 15% off, I'll leave all of her stuff down below. I think she has an Etsy store and an Instagram maybe, but for sure the Etsy store is where to go to buy this stuff. And just, I'm in love with it all. I hope you guys like love it as much as I do, because I am just absolutely, I was like crying when I opened this. So I was like, this is so sweet. I can feel the beautiful energy and just the love put into it. And this is exactly why I love doing work with like small businesses rather than like, you know, Amazon and stuff like that. Let's take it home with some books. So I haven't read this yet, but this is called By Oak, Ash, and Thorn, Modern Celtic Shamanism by DJ Conway. And I'm like 70% Celtic, so I have a whole lot of Celt in me, and I've been really wanting to get into, you know, just like my DNA, my ancestry, in relation to like spirituality. And so I was just so excited to bring this because I'm really into shamanism as well. Something that I'm not like I don't do it or anything, but I'm very, very interested in getting into it and learning about it. So I found this at my bookstore. It was so affordable. I don't remember how much it was. I love used books because again, they carry this energy with them and you can cleanse them and everything, but just you can just feel the energy in them, and I love it. All about feeling the energy. And I'm just so excited to read this. I make myself have like a limit of 2 or 3 books that I'm reading at once because I can get very overwhelmed and then just like not end up reading any of them. So this is on my super soon list of books to read, but I'm just really interested in this because it talks a lot about like the Celtic ways, like part of the culture, and I don't feel like I'm super connected to my culture because I've grown up American and like my family has been here for so many years, and like we're just very disconnected from our ancestry. Besides Swedish, we're pretty into our Swedish heritage, but the Celtic stuff I just don't know much about, so I'm very, very excited to dive into that. This next book I have been reading, you can see, and I absolutely love it. This is called You Are a Goddess by Sophie Bashford, and I recommend this to every single person. I love this book so much. I think it's an amazing book. It's so useful. It helps you just make so many self-discoveries from reading it, and every time I've picked up the book, I've like opened it and like what I read is exactly what my soul needs to hear, and like it's just so interesting how she writes in a way that can like, it's almost as if she uses herself as a and I think she does mention that she is like a, what's it called, like a medium for like the goddesses and the divine feminine, and so her words really like penetrate your soul on like a very spiritual level. And I really think that, you know, I think I've heard so many people loving this book, which is why I got it, and I love it so much, so it seems that it's just an amazing book. I 100% recommend it. I love it so much, and I'm almost finished with it, but I plan on going back because there's a number of different meditations and things like that, and I just think it's good to kind of go back and give it another read. And this last book is an entire book on meditation. Haven't read it yet, but it's called The Mind Illuminated, and I did get this from a used bookstore as well, and I think it's pretty cheap actually. Got it for $7, so not bad. It's like a pretty textbooky style book, and I'm just wanting to really get into genuinely studying like yoga and meditation on a very like scholarly level, to where I can like implement a lot of that science into my own practices. And I found that like within this past year I've noticed that the more I would never have called myself a skeptic by any means, and so I think it's kind of funny that the more like evidence I get of things, I just feel a lot more confident about it. And so it's weird because I'm not a skeptical person, but I enjoy looking at the evidence and the facts and the science behind a lot of the, you know, spirituality things, and it's interesting to see how much science is like evolving to where we can learn about like astral projecting and things like that from a scientific lens. So that's why I got this, because it looks pretty huge. It says integrating Buddhist wisdom and brain science for greater mindfulness. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't really know how I'm gonna read it, if I'm gonna do it like per chapter, or I don't think I'm gonna tackle that all at once, but those are the things that I've bought recently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I am really happy about these things. I'll keep you posted. I'm on Instagram every day, so I'll often post about things that I'm doing or enjoying, so if you want to follow my like day-to-day life on there, I will have that link below and here. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!